What's up guys, FutureGameDev here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today we are taking a break from the desert build because that is taking quite a while and I am ready for something new. So I have grabbed a few trees that we are going to need, and then basically the rest of the supplies we're going to gather when we are over at the new world. We are going to end up building a little bit this way before we hit the quite expansive gap of water here. I'm still trying to figure out the best spot for swimming over, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. So yeah, that's lovely. It's quite a while, so we're going to have to get some boats around here somewhere to save ourselves the trip, because it is quite a swim. But on the bright side, new terrain to look at, 1.8 stuff in there, and I've already heard whispers and rumors. You can sprint in the water? That's interesting. And I've already heard whispers and rumors of Minecraft 1.9. So that's exciting. Not really sure what to expect from that. I've heard that the Ender Dragon should be getting an update of some kind, maybe? Not sure. But us playing that will probably depend on if we want to stick with shaders mod or not, because we're pretty into that right now. So this build is going to be interesting because there's a lot of dense forest with it. Not jungle-like dense forest, just, you know, a dense forest, and I kind of like that. And it's going to be interesting to see what we can do with this. I do want to try and keep the trees as dense as possible, because I really like that foresty feel to it, but at the same time, we do need to make room for our buildings. And speaking of buildings, that was the very first thing that I set out to figure out what we are going to do building wise, because we need a place to stay on this side of the world, basically, because it's quite a long swim and we don't want to have to swim all the way back just to sleep, because by the time we get back, let's just face it, night will be over. So I have a spruce tree here that I need to plant because I have some spruce wood in mind for this build, and I emptied my inventory except for some torches and some bread that I really just don't eat because we're on peaceful. I actually thought about, you know what? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna set it to easy. We are turning the difficulty back on. We are living again in a real Minecraft world. So now we do have to worry about monsters at night. But it kind of makes the having to go and collect resources a little more real. Because, really, if I'm just going to live on peaceful, why don't I just make it a creative series? Because that's just about the sum of it. So, I'm probably still going to make some ideas in creative mode to kind of work out what I want to do. But I'm probably not going to do it as much because I want to build with the resources I have, instead of having to go out and collect resources for all of my builds. So, first thing we are obviously going to need, but actually not really required right away, is a crafting bench. I don't really know how much complicated stuff there is in this build, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to need it. Oh, actually, I am going to need it because I do need to make some tools. So, let's get some of that going. Definitely need a pick or an axe. Definitely an axe. And just because it could happen, let's give ourselves a pick. Okay? Sounds good. So let's start clearing away some of these trees, because I know from testing this out, these are definitely going to be in the way. We don't want trees in our living room. It's not comfortable, and it doesn't really look that nice either. I do need to get a block higher. So, this isn't a 4 high building, But I did want to kind of show some stone foundation along the bottom for the part where the ground actually gets lower. It adds a nice little bit of character that I kind of dig. I like it. So, I need to get rid of this because it's just in the way. And then snag a dirt block and stick it there because I think that just looks better. Now, we have a 3-wide doorway for which we still do not have enough wood, so we will continue with the wood grabbing. There's quite a lot of wood with this one. I wanted to go kind of for the cabin look, but at the same time bigger, so there's more actual living space to it. And I also wanted to try a slightly more modern-ish look. So that is kind of the general shape of the house, and then we'll fill this in with some oak wood. Now, the floor inside is going to be spruce wood, so that's why I brought that one along. And it's also kind of nice because apple. We're actually worrying about food now, so I have to worry about collecting those. We have birch trees here. That's interesting. I didn't really notice that when I was tearing things down. I don't want to get rid of the log yet because I do have some building I need to do with it. Now, this building has some really big windows to it. In fact, I think 4, 5, I think there's one right about there. So this is about the size of our building, if I'm actually remembering right. Not quite sure yet, but we'll find out. Meantime, need to really continue. No, wait! I just placed that one. I thought it was a tree for some reason. It needs a lot of oak logs on the perimeter, so hopefully some saplings start dropping because we need them. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it goes right about here. 3. Oh, sapling. Good. And, oh, can we do this? Hey, yes! Run, jump, in place. So, yeah, that's about the size of it. So, we'll hold off on getting logs in place, and we'll start actually filling this in with a little bit of dirt. Not dirt, what am I saying? We're beyond dirt houses. Although I'd love to see someone make a dirt house that actually looked nice. That would be extraordinary. So, we're going to have kind of a stone brick base there. Actually, these are slabs. So the door goes right there. And we'll just kind of put a placeholder block there. So we got a 3-high doorway. Just like that. And that is the way in. Over here, and I wanted to inset things, give it a little 3-dimensional texture, since we don't really have any texture by way of the blocks. Got a nice front window here. And if I remember what I did correctly, we've got... Wrong block. Instead of doing the whole blocks or the stairs like we did in the desert village, we're going to go with a slab for the window. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, and we don't have wool for a bed. So... let's get some torches going right quick, because we're gonna need all the help we can get surviving this night. It's too bad I don't actually have a copy of Survive the Night. No, I'm not that stupid. I'm not gonna jump into the caves. That's really not much better. But we persevere, because I made a minute decision and turned the difficulty, so we have to live with that now. If I really wanted to keep myself from being inconsistent, I would just lock it so I wouldn't have to worry. But yeah, I might chicken out. You never know. More torches. Gotta be able to see. Show the people. Alrighty. Actually, I think there's one more right here. 1, 2, 3. And that's it for the logs. I do believe. Bunny! Hi, Bunny! Hey. Hi. Oh boy, I'm not ready to build in the dark. I'm just not ready. Just gonna put that out. He's jumping around. I'm worried that... I keep thinking he's a monster or something. Monster bunny. That would be a scary thing, though. Oh, I missed. There we go. And then this spot was really weird because there's not really anything actually there. So, figuring out the internal stuff, I really need to get better at actually furnishing the houses. Because I get to a point where I'm like, okay, there's a bed, there's a furnace, there's a crafting table, a chest, and a torch. And then not much of anything else. So I need to get better at interior decorating. Which sounds like a joy beyond words. This is not right. That is only a 3 wide window. Yeah, that's not right. Because these are 5 wide windows. Gotta fix that. Oh, is that a sapling? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did my logs go? Get that. Oh, that's right. Sand came from that one place over there. So yeah, you can tell from the fact that I'm saying we're going to have a 5 wide window on the short side of the house. There's a lot more room in this build than... Wait, no. That has to go 2 blocks. Oh, saplings. Saplings. I need you. I must have you. I must have you all. Because deforestation. We have to be able to replant our trees. Oh, stink. I placed the... I put the blocks wrong. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Actually, we have to be able to frame it. So, yeah, so there's actually a 5 wide window. It's a really big window. Wait, is this right? That can't be right. That's a huge window. No, it was 3. I remember it was 3 because it... This whole world is green. I remember it was 3 because it matched this window. That's how I remember. So it was just like that. I think. No, it wasn't. Hold on. I'm going to look at my reference image. Okay, so I confused myself. It's a 5 wide window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just like that. It's a really big house. It is very big. And there's a tree above me. You shall be chopped because you're in the way. I'm trying to think of some logging themes that we can go with. Oh, there goes the axe. And I didn't even get to ask you a question. It's a crying shame. Now, the only thing I'm worried about here is I'm using logs for building materials right after I chop down trees. So the logs actually keep some of the leaves from despawning. So I have to go and clear them by hand. That's not fun. The first time I ever had that problem where there were leaves in the way, I didn't know what flint and steel was. And I set my house on fire. It was quite warm that day. Hi, Bunny. Are you going to stay with us? We're going to name him. He's going to be our first rabbit. And I will try not to make a meal of him. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Find some stone. Ooh. No? That's a very short cave. But I need a stone axe. So here we go. Hold that torch. There we go. Now we can actually see a little bit. What? Spider. Spider! They're finally spawning. Oh, great. Bunny, don't die on me, please. You're my only hope of surviving this. Oh. I hate those cave sounds. They are so confusing. And a little intimidating. Oh, the night is almost over. We almost made it. There we go. Get that down. Another bunny! How many bunnies do we have? Just the one? Yep, just the one. Oh, and it gets even darker still. Okay, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, ouch! Nope, 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 nope. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Aha. No. No, you don't. No. Am I not hurting you? Am I actually hurting you or not? Sit. Just sit there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my wood blocks? 5. And, oh! No, no, I just want to build my house. He's not flashing red. I think that's a glitch with the shaders mod. I'm pretty sure I'm hurting him, though. Ouch. Oh, oh, eat food, eat food. He's dead. Eat food, for goodness sakes. I've been living on peaceful for so long. I forgot what it was like to fight the animals. That might actually be a little too high. Bloop. There we go. Okay. So now that all matches up. And then we've got a matching window here. And then we'll fill... Well, maybe we won't. We'll see. Meantime, let's make sure all the logs got replaced. Oop, that is not right. And yeah, that's actually the right height. Oh, but we used one more because we moved. Come here, I need you. And I can't see it. I need to get on that block. Hi, bunny. And boom. So here is the foundation of our building. I think it looks rather nice. I'm going to cut away, make some, actually, I forgot. We're gonna have to do some work to get some stone for this thing. So I guess next episode, I will make sure I have all the stone to finish it. Our spruce tree is grown. So I'll get a couple of those so we can put in the floor, put on the roof. And next episode, we'll finish this thing up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on it. This little bunny. Little bunny. What are we going to name him? Huh? What are we going to name you? Oh. Oh, that is so... No, why did you turn? Little boy, why did you turn? Stop turning! Hey, look at me over here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, good, good. Bloop, bloop. Oh, perfect. That's our little boy right there. Don't you dare. You stay away. Okay, so think of a name for this little guy. And next episode we'll finish up this cabin. But until then, or until next time, or until whenever this is, who knows. I'm the Future Game Dev. You guys take care. Unless the internet